What up, everyone? This is the Zalmore 29 at Soundwaves Music, Movies, and Comics with the week of August 24th, 2010's comic review. But first, I just want to do a quick recap of last week for the week of August 18th, since I didn't get to do a video last week. Comics I did pick up was Brightest Day number 8. Green Lantern Corps issue 51. The New Avengers issue number 3. The Secret Avengers issue number 4. Also got the Women of Marvel variant for that one. And Marvel Universe versus the Punisher issue number 2. Next, I just want to do a quick update. Probably won't be able to do a video next week or two, because next week is Dragon Con, which I will be attending. So instead of having a comic review next week, I'll probably upload a couple of videos and pictures from Dragon Con. Now for the review. First up, we have Justice League Generation Lost issue number 8. Or last left the Justice League International, so to say, went to Checkmate to find Maxwell Lord. They ended up getting caught at the last issue. This one they pretty much had to fight their way out and blew their cover. The Red Rocket got hurt at the end of the fight, and towards the end you see Fire getting ready to fix up their communication equipment in one of the old international bases, and Maxwell Lord was there waiting, so can't wait for the next one. Next would be Green Arrow issue number 3. On the last issue, left off with Green Arrow catching an arrow in the head. This one, pretty much he's saved by a stranger and got put into a river where the forest healed him. The stranger that helped him out was apparently one of the Knights of the Round Table back in King Arthur days. So he's helping him out and trying to find out who shot Green Arrow. Next is Thor issue 613, where you have Thor in Mephisto's hell trying to find the sword, Grim, I think it's called, I'm not sure. But while he's searching for the sword, he's also stopped by a demon who's trying to sucker him into helping him to free pretty much Gaia, pretty much the Mother Earth, whatever. And of course Thor decides not to, because you know that the goddess would not want him to do so. Towards the end, he finds the sword and tries to lift it out of the ground, but there's a spell on it that pretty much says only the one true or wielder can pick up the sword. Around this time, Try, one of Thor's brothers, is fighting off the evil beings that are trying to destroy Helena's realm. And at one point he removes this cast off his arm type thing, and it has energy forming from it, where he uses it as a weapon, which was pretty awesome. Next is Avengers number 4. This issue we have the Avengers broken up into 2 teams. One team went to the future to find out how their children are supposed to be the ones to destroy all reality, and the other team is stayed back to stop whatever is happening there in our own time. The team that's still in our time, they get help from a guy called Jonathan Killraven, as a time traveler from the future. Also, the group that went to the future, which is Captain America, Iron Man, Wolverine, and Marvel Boy, they get pretty much jumped by the call them Young Avengers, but the children of the Avengers, and get sent to the Hulk, who is in charge of them. The Hulk's been going by a plan that's been ran by none other than Tony Stark, or the future Tony Stark, who needed the younger him to come to help him out. Towards the end, it shows that the old Tony seems to be getting ready to either cut a piece of Tony's armor or kill him, but leave it as a cliffhanger for the next issue. Last is Captain America, issue 609. We have Bucky Barnes' identity as Captain America, Winter Soldier, and the original Cap's sidekick has been leaked out to the media by Zemo. So Bucky Barnes was getting ready to go into hiding until Steve Rogers and no one else could find out how to stop this guy, but Zemo has already been in Bucky Barnes' apartment and left him a note saying to meet him where Bucky Barnes was born. So Bucky pretty much thinks that he meant where he first met Captain America and first became his sidekick, where Zemo was sitting there waiting and they had a big fight, and Zemo was able to get the upper hand and knock Cap out. While they were having their fight, Steve Rogers, the Falcon, and Black Widow was in Barnes' apartment looking for him, where they were shot at by Iron Hand Helpman. They get in a fight and they try to get the information out of Hampton on where Zemo has taken Bucky Barnes. Hampton doesn't know because he wasn't told that information, but we showed at the end that Zemo is on his way with Cap to where he was first created as the Winter Soldier to try to kill him. Well, that's this week's comic review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for video footage from Dragon Con in the coming weeks. Have a great day. Bye.